Pick up and then we'll go.
We'll never surrender.
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
Hello guys, this is the Game Revolution here, and today I actually have some information about a leaked DLC map within Black Ops 3, and this is very interesting because not only has it been leaked, well, we also have official information within Shadows of Evil which backs up this information 100%. Now, we don't know whether this is 100% true, but by the evidence that we have gotten, it's about 90%, 99% true that this will be one of the DLC maps, and it's very interesting. So if we remember all the way back to the PC beta for Black Ops 3, and about a few days after it had been released, there was this massive leak. PC modders have managed to go into the files of Black Ops 3 and look through all of the different coding and stuff like that, and they leaked a ton of stuff. For example, they leaked Dead Ups Arcade 2, they leaked the Zombies campaign, they leaked a load of perk jingles, they leaked the official theme song for Black Ops 3, etc. So all of this stuff got leaked, and it was very sort of controversial. Well, anyways, one of the things that actually got leaked within the PC beta files was actually a map that was going to be set in Werfen in Austria, and it was actually going to be set also in a castle. Now, in this video's description, I will leave a link to an image where you can actually see all of this coding. It's an image directly from the PC beta's coding, so this is almost official information because it's found actually within the game. So this isn't something that, it's not an anonymous source or anything like that. This is information that's directly coming from the coding. So when it was originally leaked, we didn't know whether it was going to be on the disc for Black Ops 3 or whether it would be a DLC map, and at the time I did actually make a video about this. In fact, I was the second person to make a video about this, and then since then there has been hundreds and hundreds of people who have made videos about this because my video did pretty well, and I sort of spread it within the community. And right now I will actually read off what the coding actually says. So within the coding of the Black Ops 3 beta on PC, there was this coding found, and as I said, if you want to see it, there'll be a link in the description. Okay, so the coding that was found within the Black Ops 3 beta was as follows. It says castle.zmui_castle.griffin castle.zmui_castle_caps near Werfen, and then it says Austria. It then says again, it says zmui_castle t_loc_classic.zmui_classic_caps, and that's where that chunk of coding cuts off. And then we actually get more coding which gives a little description about the map. Now, the little description that we have for this that was found within the coding, it says, continue the fight against the undead and search for clues to the truth of what lies ahead. ... Zor, and then the coding cuts off. So then a huge chunk of the description is missing from the coding, but then the description continues, so we've missed a big chunk of what the actual description says. So where the actual description then continues after that bit got cut off, it then says, you make the rules, play with fellow survivors and team up to fight unending waves of the undead. Now once again the description then cuts off here, so we miss a big chunk of the description, and there's just a load of more random code which you can see, as I said, in the description. It then sort of cuts off and says description of default, start location, and then there's a ton more code, and then we get a final bit of the description. As I said, this isn't the full description, loads of it has been cut off and is missing from the coding, but where the description continues, it then says, hold off the zombie siege while exploring the mysteries held within this ancient castle, ... and then there's a load more coding. So once again it cuts off and we don't get to find out the full story of this map. So that's the information that we know about this map so far. Okay, so from the looks of it, we are going to be getting this castle-themed map set in Werfen in Austria. Now, as for the general gist of what this map is going to be about, storyline-wise, I have no clue whatsoever. I don't know whether it's going to contain the original 4 characters, the Origins characters, or whether it's going to contain some brand new characters, and maybe even the Shadows of Evil characters. I presume it's going to contain either brand new characters or the Origins characters. but I have no clue what the storyline is going to be about for this map. Now, as I was saying, we do actually have an Easter egg within Shadows of Evil that backs this information up really, really well. So there was actually this hidden sort of note that there was little pieces of it hidden around the map on Shadows of Evil, and if you found all of the pieces and pieced them together, it would make this secret sort of piece of paper or on like notepad that was actually by Richtofen. And on this page, it showed like a load of universes that were crossed off, and it showed off all of these different writings and stuff like that saying all must die, and this was all Richtofen's work, or at least we believe it was. And on this they actually showed 4 different coordinates, of which we believe at the moment that each of these 4 coordinates is going to be a DLC map. And one of these coordinates, which you can actually see on screen now, this coordinate leads to Werfen in Austria, which correlates directly to the leak that we got from the PC beta files. If you're not telling me that that's not proof, I don't know what is, because this is so highly likely to be true. But we just don't know which DLC map it is going to be at the moment. Now, at the moment, I'm leaning towards it being DLC 1, and my reasoning behind this is because the files are literally within the actual game, or at least they were within the beta. So it would make sense for it to be the first DLC, because it's probably the one which they've made the most progress with as of yet, as they had already started making it all the way back when we had the PC beta. So I'm not sure, but I think it's going to be DLC map pack 1 within the first DLC, but it could be one further down the line. Now, we have also gotten some information recently, for example, about a future map that's going to be set underwater, and about a Brazil map. I personally do believe, thinking about it now, they're going to be DLCs set further down the line, but I think this castle map is going to be the first DLC map, but I may be wrong on that one. But one thing's for certain, I'm about 99% sure that one of the DLC maps within Black Ops 3 is going to be this castle map that's going to be set in Werfen in Austria, and it sounds very interesting. As for the storyline, I'm not sure. I think it will be the original 4 characters, because it was shown within Richtofen's secret notes, so it would make sense that he's the one who's trying to go to this area. Or maybe what it will actually be is something like Shadows of Evil. It will have a set of 4 new characters, and then the ending will actually be something like Richtofen coming onto the map again and getting something precious from this castle for his grand master plan, which I've talked about in many videos, as Richtofen's going through all of these parallel universes, and he's doing something in each of them. He's collecting things from each of them for his grand master plan, and maybe that's what this map will actually tie around. There may be a set of other characters, but then at the ending, Richtofen comes in and gets some sort of valuable item once again, or as I said, it may contain the original 4 characters and they will be playable. But I think this map will again revolve around Richtofen's Grandmaster plan. He's probably going to be getting some sort of item or doing something within this castle of significant value towards his Grandmaster plan, which at the moment we don't know whether it's for the greater good or for the greater evil. Only time will tell, but this is very interesting. Let me know down in the comment section down below what you think of all this, because I am highly positive that this is going to be one of the DLC maps. But if you disagree with me, be sure to leave your suggestions down in the comment section down below. Also leave down in the comment section, do you think this will be DLC 1, 2, 3 or 4, and why? So anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here for latest and greatest Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.